Assalamualaikum and hello. In this video, our group will present about Tenaga Nasional Berhad Corporate Social Responsibility. The members of this group are Nur Fairuz, Dania Aina Syairah, Tesigan, and Ahmad Hanis Asfar.
Ethical behavior and corporate social responsibility can benefit a company significantly. For centuries, people have believed that businesses have responsibility to society aside from making profit for shareholders. Based on Farrell and Fredrich, 1997, one of the fundamental assumptions is that businesses have a social and ethical responsibility in addition to the economic goal or mission of creating value for shareholders or business owners, whereas a business economic responsibility to produce goods and services that society needs and want at a price that allow the business to continue to exist while also satisfying its obligation to investors. A business ethical responsibility are those behavior or activities expected of businesses by society and other stakeholders such as employees. Other than that, business or corporate ethic is a type of applied ethic or professional ethic that investigate ethical principles and moral or ethical issues that arise in a business setting. It is an umbrella term that encompasses all ethical issues that arise in the course of doing business. Moreover, as we all know, corporate social responsibility or CSR is a management concept that establishes responsible behavior within a company, its objective, values, and competency, as well as the interests of stakeholders. It is a business system that allows for the creation and distribution of wealth for the benefit of stakeholders by implementing and integrating ethical system and sustainable management practices. In more specific terms, CSR refers to the selection of institutional objective and the evaluation of results based not only on profitability and welfare organization criteria, but also on ethical standard or social desirability judgment. In this presentation, we are going to present Tenaga Nasional Berhad by going through the annual report and sustainability report in order to understand the extent of CSR program that contribute to the sustainability of the company as well as the environment. For this slide, I'll be sharing a little bit about the background of the company. Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) is Malaysia's largest electricity utility and a leading utility company in Asia, with international operations in the UK, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, India, and also Indonesia. TNB is also known as the largest power company in Southeast Asia. TNB has kept the lights on in Malaysia since it was founded as the Central Electricity Board (CEB) on September 1, 1949. Following that, on 22 June 1965, the Federation of Malaya (CEB) was renamed the National Electricity Board of the State of Malaya (NEB). The National Grid, also known as the Grid Nasional in Malay, is Malaysia's primary electricity transmission network connecting electricity generation, transmission, distribution, and consumption. Furthermore, Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) was formed to provide for the establishment of a new corporation to replace the NEB, and TNB became a private company on September 1, 1990. In this part, I'll be explaining about the core values and business principles practiced by the company. There are 6 core values and business principles practiced by Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB), which include integrity, professionalism, collaborative, customer centricity, mindfulness, and forward thinking. The purpose of integrity in TNB is to uphold the highest ethical standard and do what is right all the time. TNB is also fair, honest, and transparent in everything they do. The company always seeks to achieve mutual benefit for the country, company, and the customer. As a result, having a trustworthy and high integrity level is critical to keeping the organization on the right track to success. Furthermore, the goal of professionalism in TNB is for employees to accept full responsibility and accountability for their action. They will consistently demonstrate high level of performance and productivity. In a professional business environment, conflicts are less likely to arise. On the other hand, TNB values customer centricity because they strive to truly understand their customers' needs and stay one step ahead. TNB will also continue to build trust by keeping company promises and looking for unexpected ways to delight customers. Besides, collaboration is essential in TNB because each member of a team possesses unique skills, expertise, and talent. When all members work together as a team, they are able to use everyone's experience, skill, and knowledge in order to achieve the common goal. Last but not least, it is critical in TNB to have a forward-thinking mindset because it is proactive rather than reactive. Individuals with this mindset are constantly anticipating and planning for what may occur. They are not afraid to take risks and are always eager to learn and grow. A forward-thinking individual will also increase TNB chances of developing new ideas and solutions rather than the same old thing.
Next, I am going to talk about the history of the company's involvement with CSR. It was founded as the Central Electricity Board (CEB) on September 1, 1949. TNB has then advanced significantly. The 64-year-old corporation has remained steadfastly committed to supplying the country with energy and propelling its economic development over the years. With a market capitalization of 48.8 billion ringgit Malaysia, the company has developed steadily and is now Asia's largest utility company and Malaysia's top provider of power. The company has a lengthy history that is intertwined with the history of this nation, and now it began its series of CSR. The corporate social responsibility are the practices and policies are undertaken by the corporations in order to have a positive influence on the world. Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) began to highlight their sustainability efforts through the sustainability report to show that their corporate values, governance, strategies and vision as well as financial, social and environmental performance instead of having specific CSR events. This sustainability effort goes hand in hand with TNB's operation, thus not only maximizing profit but also having a positive influence on the world. TNB sustainability has begun since the 1970s, where the first sustainability effort was the establishment of the Institute Latihan Sultan Ahmad Shah ILSAS as a training institute. Furthermore, they made the first grid connection from the west coast to the east coast that would supply electricity to Kuantan and Pekan in Pekan. Then, in 1980s, TNB had constructed the Kenyir Dam, which is the largest hydroelectric scheme in Peninsular Malaysia, with the aim to relocate elephant trap caused by the rise of waters on man-made islands in the lake. At this time, TNB also established Kilat Club for the development of the national hockey team, and then it had been carried on with some notable CSR efforts such as the establishment of Yayasan Tenaga Nasional (YTN) in 1993. Then it also have the Village Street Highlight project in 2002, the launch of TNB World Wildlife Fund WWF Malaysia Earth Hour Awareness Campaign in 2013, and the launch of Malaysia Green Attribute Scheme MGATs and also Migrant Plus in 2019. YTN has an incentive that could benefit underprivileged students to give them an opportunity for a better education program. And not only that, it benefited as a successful outreach program including healthcare sponsorships. TNB is now striving for a better future and sustainability. For over 70 years of service, TNB have achieved many notable achievements and also learning from their past. TNB are also practicing to evolve towards a driving impactful long-term value to business and stakeholders by continuing to develop sustainability strategy and practices.
Next, we would like to see about the CSR activities implemented by the company. The company's corporate social responsibility, as known as CSR policy, is built around TNB's new role as driving national development. However, CSR at TNB goes above and beyond its primary goal. Tenaga Nasional Berhad plays a significant role in CSR initiatives through empowering communities, making the nation more environmentally friendly, developing a dynamic workplace, and establishing standards in the industry. On November 12, 2016, Tenaga Nasional Berhad organized a program to plant 660 trees close to the State Light Park in Portix and Negeri Sembilan as part of the company's CSR initiatives. TNB took part in a project in July 2018 to protect the habitat and variety of fireflies. For a period of 3 years starting in May 2017, the project was carried out by its wholly-owned subsidiary, TNB Research Centre Berhad, in 4 key locations: Kampung Sungai Timun, Kampung Kuantan, in Kuala Selangor, Kampung Ya, in Kemaman, Terengganu, and Kampung Dew in Taiping Perak. Insects that draw lots of people, many tourists, are the subject of this extensive study. Older than that, TNB had also done programs such as Tabung Pembangunan Asnaf Baiti Janati Program, Desa Wawasan Program, Used Car Donation Program. Tabung Pembangunan Asnaf had been done every year using the Wakala money that TNB got from the Zakat Center. The Wakala money is money that TNB got after paying the Zakat. All this Wakala money that TNB got are from every state in Malaysia. There are states that return the back about 12.5% and 25% money from all the total that has been provided for every state. The Baiti Janati program is under the Tabung Pembangunan Asnaf by using 60% of Wakala money to do Baiti Janati program and 40% to given to the Fi Sabilillah and religious institutions. Next, the Desa Wawasan program is a program that focuses on all people who like to sew. TNB opens a sew class to people who are willing to participate. This program was held at Kedah, which is in Baling and Langkawi. The used car donation program is a program that supplies used car and TNB have been used. TNB used their money, about 40,000, to fix all the broken car, van and lorry to give people who needed it. This year, TNB decided to give 6 vehicles and there are 7 more vehicles to give. The most famous one is vehicles, the van Janazah that people asked for from TNB. Next, we would like to see about the target group that benefits from CSR activities of TNB. In regards to the target groups that benefited from the CSR activities by TNB, the first that should be mentioned is that Asnaf, meaning the beneficiaries of Zakat, which was involved in still ongoing Baiti Janati project aiming to tackle hardcore poverty in the local community. This program was done renovating, building a new, supporting the purchase cost of houses for eligible family or individuals. This project was started in 2007 and since then TNB has spent around 40 million for this project across Peninsular Malaysia. This project also sparked a partnership with Malaysian Armed Forces (ATM) in 2021 to help replace the veteran member of the ATM's house that was destroyed in fire. TNB also donated around 56,000 for this cause. The next benefited target group will be the villages in rural areas under the Desa Harapan program, which was initiated by the Ministry of Rural Development in 2019. Through this program, eligible villages would receive support from TNB for 2 whole years, and in 2020, Kampung Kuala Temunggung and Kampung Wang in Kedah have been 277,000 of donations from TNB to be used to improve their standard of living. After that, the next target group was families with members undergoing medical treatments. Under the Better Brighter Sector program in partnership with Yayasan Kebajikan Negara, National Art Institute Foundation and Melaka Hospital, Sedang Hospital was also linked to this program. This program aimed to provide accommodation like dormitories for eligible families who are also from rural areas or the outskirts of Kuala Lumpur. Through this program, in 2019, TNB has donated a total of 1.5 million, of which was allocated to the partners and linkage of the program, while in 2020, the total sum of donation was 687,000. Then another benefited target group was primary and secondary schools from B40 families under the Better Brighter Vision program that was launched in 2019 in collaboration with Tun Hussein On Hospital. The initiative of this program included offering eye screening procedures to these students and providing them with corrective glasses, which will surely help them during lessons in the classroom. In 2020, as many as 724 students in Kedah were assisted, with TNB spending a total of 120,000 for this program. Thank you.
Now, let's move on to the next part, which is the extent to which CSR programs contribute to the sustainability of the company as well as the environment. Firstly, through the LED streetlights replacement program, the company switched the streetlights bulbs from the high-pressure sodium lights to LED lights. Through this program, TNB managed to cut down around 40% of their costs, thanks to LED bulbs being the option that is more efficient and longer lasting. LED bulbs can last for around 25 years, which will also save replacement costs. Not only that, LED lights also have more programmable functions, like flickering in emergencies as guide for emergency services. The environment also hugely benefited from this, as LED lights can reduce carbon dioxide emissions from electric power by 50% in only 20 years. Next, the company also utilizes the educational institutions under it, such as University Tenaga Nasional (UNITEN) and TNB Integrated Learning Solutions Sdn Bhd (ELSAS) for creating better environment conditions. For example, Smart University is a joint initiative between UNITEN and TNB to conduct research projects for smart city solutions. UNITEN was also granted a smart city lighting system with 197 smart lanterns as a result. Another example would be the Solar Aerial Vehicle Competition 2020, which was a partnership between Jabatan Pendidikan Politeknik dan College Community, JPPKK, at ELSAS, as an initiative to spark more interest on solar-powered aerial transportation. TNB also offered various scholarships like Dana Pendidikan UNITEN to ensure more chances for a higher education for students who may not afford it. After that, the company also actively participated in environment conservation activities such as mangrove planting program and fireflies conservation project. Through this program, TNB planted as much as 10,600 mangrove saplings in Sungai Limau, Perak in 2020. TNB also spent around 1 million ringgit for the fireflies conservation, which will be used for activities like infrastructure, community development, and research and development (R&D) in fireflies colonies areas like Kampung Kuantan, Selangor, and Kampung Yayah, Terengganu. These programs also allowed TNB a chance to form partnerships with local communities and NGO. For instance, these programs were conducted with the help of the NGO of Global Environment Centre, the Manjung District Office, and the local communities of boatmen across the fireflies colonies. In conclusion, CSR has produced nothing but benefits as the end results. From TNB's CSR activities, it can be seen that it manages to help the environment from various aspects, ranging from conserving fireflies to reducing carbon dioxide emissions. It also enables the company to uplift a lot of groups, like aspiring students and families of patients undergoing treatments. In addition, the company also benefits in a way that it was able to form multiple partnerships through the CSR activities, such as with the Institut Jantung Negara, IJN, and the local boatmen along the fireflies colonies, which will surely benefit the company in the long run. This also proves that private organizations can be more than just seeking profits by utilizing CSR activities, which is something that should be more promoted as we all strive for a better future together.